Hey, hockey fans, welcome to Goal Line Hockey, and we're going to take a look at the possible destinations for Artemi Panarin. He's been playing with the Columbus Blue Jackets, and he's more than likely going to free agency. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe. Let's take a look at Artemi Panarin and his possible destinations for July 1st. So, Artemi Panarin has a big summer ahead of him. Seems like he's interested in signing with a couple of teams, and he's pretty open. He said a couple months ago he wants to go to a bigger city than Columbus, which is a little bit of a jab at the Blue Jackets and where they play, but I don't know. I think it's more of a college town, which is fine, but it seems like Panarin wants to go to a big city. With that, the front runner seems to be Florida, which is kind of interesting, but I think he likes the warmer weather too. The state tax situation down there. Florida seems to be the front runner, and right behind seems to be New York. So the interesting thing about that is New York is so big and that's so vague because you look at New York. New York could technically, if he wants to go to New York, technically he could go to Buffalo. I mean, all kidding aside, but I mean, New York is New York. Now, if he means New York like New York City, then that brings you down to 2, 3 teams because the Devils are right outside New York City, just across the Hudson River, and the Islanders play right outside, right off of Manhattan, and then the Rangers play in Manhattan. So you have like 3 or 4 different teams that you could really be talking about when you talk about New York. So I'm not really sure where that is, but New York is an option for Panarin. Now, another team that was recently talked about is Colorado, and Colorado seems to be making a pretty big push. They have the most cap space in the NHL right now, according to Cap Friendly. Make sure to check them out for all your cap, if you want to take a look at the salary cap, how much cap space your team has this summer, make sure to check out Cap Friendly. Very, very reliable and very, very helpful source. With that said, with the help of Cap Friendly, I saw some other teams that may be interested. As I mentioned, New Jersey could be a team being very close to New York City. Maybe the New Jersey Devils would be in there, and especially having another, you have Nico Hischier, Taylor Hall, another first overall draft pick, and Panarin. That could be a really good hockey team as soon as next year. And I had a team on the West Coast. I think the Vancouver Canucks, totally the opposite of what Panarin is kind of looking for, but Vancouver's a pretty big city, and they have a lot of cap space, and the chance to play with a guy like Elias Pettersson or Brock Besser definitely has to warrant some interest from Artemi Panarin. Definitely a team I think he would at least talk to. In terms of Panarin, this season, he had 87 points this season, so a really great season for Panarin. He's 27 years old, so he's probably going to get the max 8 years till he's 35. And then in his career, he has 320 points in his career in 322 games played. So basically a point per game player for his entire career. He's a pretty good player. I mean, let's not lie here. He's a really good player, and he's going to be getting a lot of money this summer, probably somewhere. I mean, I'm just wondering right now if Skinner is going to get somewhere around 9.5. You have to think Panarin is probably 9.5, 10. So there's going to be guys making a lot of money this summer on the free agent market. And it seems like he's done with Columbus. It seems like Columbus is still interested in signing guys like Duchesne and things like that. But it seems like Panarin's going to be going out the door as well as Bobrovsky. So thank you for watching us here at Goal Line Hockey. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe, and check out our other content as well. We have talked a lot about the recent NHL news. I'm starting to finish up my season outlook series on all the NHL teams as they get eliminated, and this is it. We're in the Stanley Cup Finals now. Starting to talk more about the postseason and the draft and free agency. So things slow down a little bit immediately after the finals. I'll probably take a little bit of time off, and then we're right back at it ready for the NHL entry draft. So thank you for watching us here at Goal Line, and have a good day, everybody.